Hello. Hello.
Hey, buddy.
How's it going?
I hate.
Don't we all?
Sounds like you do.
So anyway, how about the Mets, huh?
I like 'em.
I've heard it's all about him.
Yeah,
Thank
baby,
you.
love the Mets.
Thank you. I'm glad I'm loved.
What is a Met?
A miserable pile of secrets.
The Mets are the Metropolitans. They just shortened it to the Mets.
I thought that was an ice cream.
Then what's a Knicks?
That's me, hey.
No, plural.
That's when there's two of him.
Yeah, that's when there's two of me in a room.
Now, you might have thought two people named Nick. No. This Nick specifically.
Yeah, just like again.
I thought it was like a chocolate from like the 1800s.
A chocolate?
No,
from the
that's a
1800s.
whatchamacallit.
I thought that was a thingamajig.
No, it's oh god, what is it called?
It's
A
a who's it, what's it?
knickerbocker?
Did you just
You
say
can't
a
say
Foot
that
Locker?
word.
A knickerbocker.
Oh,
Oh.
Hmm.
That's much less bad.
Jesus fucking Christ. Are we all recording? We're all good?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then hello everyone and welcome to another exciting episode of DipShips, the totally legitimate boating podcast. I, as always, am your Captain Calamity Carl, and joining me, as always, my wonderful co-hosts, Rear Admiral PM,
Good morning, howdy.
Maritime Medi.
So, like, by Rear Admiral, is it the butt or, like...
I've been
Rear of the
wondering
boat.
this for the last like 55 episodes.
Rear of the boat,
But there's no front Admiral.
and Navigator Nick.
Cold. Hungry.
Oh shit, we left him downstairs. We left him locked in that closet last week.
Yeah, what didn't Nick
That'll be
like
fine.
initially ship in a barrel at the start of it, like his
We never gave
introduction?
him a room.
Yes.
He's still in that barrel.
That's where he lives. It's barrel duty forever.
It's hard living in here.
It's okay. He can live up on the fucking crow's nest now.
Oh.
There's enough room
That's
up
like
there.
half a barrel.
No, it's a little bit bigger than a barrel.
It's
Got, like, a
wider
little
than the barrel,
balcony?
yes,
It's
but
wider
it's not
than
as
the
tall.
barrel.
Not as tall. It's as tall as the fucking sky. It's open.
No.
What if
Barrel?
it rains?
The walls of the barrel.
Oh, the walls of the... All right, yes.
The fuck are you talking about? It's scary. How's everybody doing?
You know,
My arm hurts.
Oh,
Nick's arm hurts.
Let me go ahead and open up my phone. I'm pretty sure I have tons of pictures
Oh god.
Oh, goody.
this week.
Of my
I'm
arm?
excited.
I hope so.
No,
That would
just
be creepy as
That'd be
shit.
really weird.
Please have
Just-
pictures of Nick's arm.
shit in general. I'll take the reins
Let's go.
as soon as I find the DipShips Discord. Okay.
We don't have... This is not the legitimate horsing podcast.
Ahoy, partner! Introducing to a podcast hosting service near you from the makers of DipShips, the legitimate boating podcast. That's a load of horse shit. The legitimate horse boating podcast. Starring familiar faces such as Calamity Carl, JFPPM, but also a brand new co-host, Brandon. Brandon the Horse. We are so excited to share more details soon. The first episode is expected to launch in the summer of 2420. Please be excited and tell all your friends about this upcoming podcast project that your great grandchildren will get to enjoy. Great.
Well, first
It
off,
could be.
before you start, I just want to say, hey, rest in peace, Jason David Frank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Can't
saw that
believe
when I
that's
woke up
actually
this
real.
morning.
Yeah.
I thought it was a joke. I literally thought, because I saw it when it was like first called out, right? And it's on
Yeah.
like a website I've
That-
never heard of.
So when it was posted the other night, I researched it like pretty much right away, and
Uh-huh.
it came from one dude tweeting,
Yeah.
and then his tweet was like, a friend called me and told me that he was dead.
Yeah, that it was a
So,
rumor.
like, your
and then
source
TMZ
was,
picked
dude,
it up.
trust me.
No, so here's
Yeah.
the thing. He was telling the truth and decided to post it on Twitter to clout chase.
God.
And then when he was called out for it, he deleted it. But, you know, he tweeted about that, and then like 5 minutes later, before he deleted it, just started tweeting about fucking basketball or something. Everyone's like, you can't just... What the
He's
fuck?
trying to throw the fucking trail off.
Yeah.
It's like,
What a
man,
fucking douchebag.
what a piece of shit.
And then I
I
think it was
deleted it to be
TMZ that
respectful.
broke it.
Yeah, okay.
Wasn't the best person, but man, he was our childhood hero.
Yeah.
I like how he retired undefeated from MMA after getting his ass fucking whipped and then having the refs cancel the match. So he wouldn't be defeated, and then he's like, I quit, this sucks.
That's really funny.
All right, continue with your week, PM.
Yes.
Man, talking ill of the dead already. Speaking of talking ill of the dead, I'm here to talk about Casper.
What?
The friendly jost?
The mattress company?
No, the jackass that decided to write all over my fucking bathroom.
Oh, what a piece of shit.
Oh,
Is
hold
that
on.
Is that a
I'm not
locker
done.
or a stall?
No, that is a tampon dispenser.
What?
Here,
Okay.
here's a wall. Where the fuck is
How did he
all
have
of
this
it?
much time?
No, I don't want to take a picture of myself. Where is just like the
How
actual...
do you get up there?
Why is this not in order? Why is this
Carefully, I
all
guess.
out of order? Why is it all out of order? What the fuck is going on here?
You
Discord,
think
what are you
someone was in
fucking
that
doing?
stall shitting as he was like climbing up on top of it to spray paint?
Nah.
He just looks up
No,
and he sees
this-
a dude up there.
This is a private bathroom, so he is locked in here all alone.
What the fuck?
Hold on, there's still one more. Yeah, this jackass. This also isn't the first time it's happened, but this is like the first time where it's like everything gets tagged.
God.
I spent a good like hour and a half cleaning all of this.
I would be
It'll
furious.
be back tomorrow.
I would stalk
And-
those tapes to see if I found anyone who like was going in there and looked like they would do some shit like this,
I
and I
mean-
would beat them up.
All right,
Unf-
here's the thing.
Hmm
I do agree, ACAB.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like the only thing that's like, yeah, fine.
You just leave that there.
Is
Yeah,
94 Kings your gang? Because that's a stupid name.
I suppose so. I never heard of it.
Also, I like how he has like 16 different styles. Pick one, idiot.
Yeah. So everything came out fine except for the wall.
Mhm.
I think
Gotta
this
scrape
is
that
the,
and repaint
the,
it now.
the finished. Yeah, because the wall, it's wallpaper. So if you look at this picture carefully, you can see that like there's still the outline of everything, and I can't get rid of
Yeah.
that. So you can tell that Casper has been there. Hey,
now it's,
Casper,
like, ghostly.
fuck off. Don't ever fucking come to my department store ever again. Or if you are, go to another floor. Please, not my floor.
Casper, if you're listening, please comment down below about why. That's all.
Casper, if you're listening, hit all of the
Sponsor
floors.
us.
Oh no.
Let's see what else. Oh, so when was this? It was Thursday. My supervisor called in sick and asked me to clean the bathrooms for that day, and then they would just get one of our other guys to do my floor. I'm like, yeah, sure, no, fine, no problem.
Sure.
So on the third floor there is a restaurant, and in that restaurant there are 2 bathrooms. I entered the bathroom and I started pissing myself laughing because in one of the bathrooms, instead of a soap dispenser, they have a fucking just ketchup bottle filled with the hand soap
I
Oh,
on
don't
one of their
love
sinks.
that.
oh my god.
And that's new because hold on. Here's what
said
the
new
actual
ketchup.
soap dispenser looks like. It's just it's right there. But I guess it's broken, so they just have the ketchup bottle right next to
Oh.
it.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Yeah, I just started pissing myself laughing. And other than that, I got some mini munches.
Munch, the munch, the mini munch.
Ooh.
Yo.
So from Tim Hortons, they have a specialty seasonal donuts. So I believe this is the... Oh god, what is this fucking called? It's like a pretzel bite donut.
Huh.
It is a chocolate donut with like pretzel dust on top and a dollop of whipped cream.
Oh.
I don't know if I hate this. It might be good.
I think that one have a weird texture.
It's fine-ish. The donut itself is great, because Tim Hortons just does great donuts.
It's just a chocolate donut.
It could have been anything other than pretzel. Medi was 100% right that the pretzel gives it like a weird texture. It doesn't add anything in terms of flavor.
It probably makes it like dry and a little too crunchy.
It wasn't dry, but yeah, the crunchiness it wasn't even too crunchy. It was like a weird crunch. You could have done like a cookie crumble or something. It didn't need to be pretzel. I give it a 3.
Damn.
Meanwhile, on the other hand, this other Tim Hortons donut, this is the gingerbread special.
Okay, that just looks cute.
Yeah, it's cute as hell.
He's got a nice little face on him. He's happy to be here.
It is a Boston cream, but instead of like the usual Boston cream, it's like this very thick and yet somehow very runny, like chocolate cream. It's fantastic. It's got like, it's the standard icing on top, but it's like not cinnamony, like a ginger-esque like sprinkle on there, plus the actual gingerbread cookie. I fucking love this donut.
Yeah,
it looks really good.
It is a fantastic donut. The only thing I would change is like that dollop of cream on top. It's like a little much. I give it an 8.
Wow, incredible!
I think it's deserving. It looks like it would be deserving of an 8.
Wow, incredible!
And last, but certainly not least, mainly because I still have a majority of it on my desk right now, is this fucking honking bad boy.
Half-pound Reese's Cup!
I think I had one of those before.
I have too.
So here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
It is a chonker.
Sure is.
Now, normally when candy companies go, let's make the thing but bigger, it ends up tasting like shit. This just tastes like a really big fucking Reese's Cup.
It's literally just Reese's that you can eat for minutes.
Yeah, it's just really fucking big.
Medi, I got one of these when we went to MagFest one year.
I love these things.
I remember.
I think I got 2 of them, actually, and I started getting like a quarter of the way through the first one, and I was like, why did I get more than one? This is a nightmare.
I remember.
They're huge.
But I also loved it. I was like, I hate it, but I love it, but I hate it.
Like I said, it sounds uncomfortable.
So here's the thing. Reese's is like the perfect candy.
I agree.
Oh, hold on, Discord wants to crash. Are you crashing?
Yay!
It's thinking about crashing. I'm just going to sit here until it decides to not crash. There we go. Yay! It's fine now. So the only reason I'm going to dock points off of this is because it's just hard to eat. It is hard to put in your mouth and take a bite out of. It needs to be eaten like a pizza. You need to cut this into sections. Cut it into slices before you eat it, instead of just taking a fucking giant bite out the side like I fucking did.
Yeah, you gotta fucking break it in half.
Like a pizza feels like a threat, and I don't like it.
You grab it and you break it in half, and then you start shoving it in your mouth.
Because like the bottom and like the outer sides of it's all very like thin chocolate, but the top is this like thick ass slab in comparison to the rest. And then it's just a lot of fucking peanut butter.
Yeah.
Like, I started sweating after a bite.
So wait. You're saying this would be better if it was like, not necessarily a pizza, but like it had, instead of just the chocolate shell, if it was like chocolate pie crust and you could get like pieces to break up the peanut butter a little bit and also be easier to eat.
Yeah, you went far and beyond what I was thinking, but I want what you're thinking of.
Yeah, you just maybe want to get a fucking Reese's pie.
Yeah, me too.
I'm saying this would be the perfect candy if it were like bite-sized.
Well, good news, they make them bite-sized.
Oh shit!
I know.
It's a perfect can. This gets an 8.
Wow!
9.
Swaggy!
No, I give it a 9.
Good.
Hell
I
yeah.
thought you were going to go
It's-
lower. I was going to get mad.
Me too.
It's just the perfect candy, but big. And it being big did not like lower its quality whatsoever.
Hell yeah.
Is that it?
Talk about
I think-
hey, did you put in for the place you just found?
No, I need to call them. The only way I could contact them is by calling them.
Do it live.
Unfortunate, but
Maybe not. You have to give out some personal information for that.
yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, here's hoping that they don't need a credit check. If they need credentials, like my landlady is nice enough to be like, hey, if you need a reference sheet, just contact me. I'll give me your email. I'll give you anything you need. So at first, so you guys asked me a question if it was legal what the landlady was doing.
Yeah.
So I checked. The minimum that landlords need to give you if you're not signed to a lease is 60 days.
Okay.
I'm sorry, not minimum. That's the maximum.
Oh, okay.
It is
Okay.
60 days. Now, after talking with my landlady, she's like, okay, this is what I can do for you. I can talk to the new owners, and I can be like, hey, I'm not selling you this place if you don't give my tenants at least one extra month to the end of January. I'm
Mhm.
like, cool, that helps a ton.
Yeah.
And there was a little hope because at that point when I talked to them, they hadn't officially signed any documents.
Yeah.
So they could have been like, oh, because you want this extra month, no deal. So there was that tiny little hope of no deal, but no, they went through.
Yeah. I kind of figured.
So yeah, I have until the end of January to solve this issue.
Honestly, like, just the extra month is great, though.
Yeah, I'm hoping that by December, even more places will show up. But if not, I have this one that I literally just found before we started this podcast. And that might be the one, maybe.
I hope so. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
It's like, once again, like all these places that I find that are like a decent price in an area that I like. It's like, okay, either no pets, full credit check, or go fuck yourself. Or it's in the fucking street that I've either been shot or attacked by a crackhead at. I'm like, yeah, fuck Queen Street. I'm not going to Queen Street. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't recommend it.
Get fucked, Queen Street. You suck shit.
You really do. Every like a majority of the bad things have happened to me on Queen Street. Is that it? Actually, no. I forgot about one really stupid, dumb thing that happened to me earlier this week. So my other boss, my boss for my job proper, I finally told him my current situation about having to move and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
So payday comes around. When was this? This would have been the 15th, so that's Tuesday. Tuesday morning, I go to look at my bank account to see if I've been paid, and I have in fact been paid. I've been paid $24,166.
Holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
Spoilers, I don't make that much. Like, ever. Like, I don't think even in a year I make that amount. And I went, oh, I see. Did my boss, after knowing my full situation, become the nicest person on the planet?
Right? Like,
I already can feel where this is going.
yeah.
And so I had talked to my boss that morning, or the morning after.
Mm-hmm.
Because some issue was happening at work, and I forgot to bring it up, and he didn't bring it up at all. And then I remembered, like right after I hung up the phone with him, wait, shit, I didn't talk about the money. Wait, was it? If he didn't bring up the money, is this all purposeful? And now I'm sitting and debating, going, do I talk about the money? Do I just not say anything? Do I wait for him to say something? What do I do? Because hey, 24 grand is a lot of fucking money.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would like to have all of this a lot of fucking money. And like my guilt eventually like got the better of me, and I called him later that day. I'm like, hey boss, I need to talk to you about some issues regarding my income. I was like, oh, okay, what happened? And I tell him how much is in my bank account, and he goes, fucking excuse me? Fucking excuse me? Is like, okay, I can't do anything right now. I'm gonna go to the bank tomorrow, and I'm gonna see what's up. So yeah, at some point, some wires were crossed, and an extra digit was added to my total amount.
Oh,
Damn.
So he's like, you know what? Just send me 22 grand back, and you can keep the rest. I'm like, boss, that's not like I'm getting like maybe an extra $100. I didn't actually say that to him.
Yeah.
I didn't want to seem like ungrateful or anything, but
Yeah.
I was a little ungrateful. I was a little ungrateful.
yeah, no, understandably so.
Yeah.
So yeah, when was it? I think it was fucking 2 days ago. I went to the bank. I'm like, all
Shouldn't have
right.
said anything.
Yeah, but like
He would have found out eventually.
he would have
Yeah.
eventually found out.
And then you can just get fucked.
Yeah.
And then I could have been in deep shit going like, oh, what? You didn't know that you received 24 grand?
Yeah, you would have been fucked.
I mean, it
Yeah.
wasn't a personal gift for being your bestest friend.
I mean, okay, because here's the thing. Let's say it wasn't an error on my boss's end, and it was an error on the bank's end. If I had kept the bank's money, I would have been hyper fucked. Because they fuck you. If a bank does like an error where extra money is added to your account, and you don't contact the bank immediately and fix the issue, the bank will fuck you, even though it's their fault.
Oh yeah, no. That's
You
true.
saw the money, you
God.
took it, so therefore jail time or whatever. You're in the negatives now. So like there was that, and then there's the whole being guilty thing, and also I have this little section of my brain where it's the internet, and the internet's yelling at me, calling me a thief. Oh, you shouldn't have taken the money. Why'd you steal the bike? You shouldn't have stole the fucking bike. What are you fucking doing, PM?
God damn it.
So
Ugh.
yeah,
I
I
can't
was.
believe we're talking about PM doing crimes.
I can.
I was 1,000 air for 3 days, and was nice.
Kind of jealous.
I
Yeah,
had
that
already
sounds pretty
spent a bunch of that money in my head. Like I had gotten a new desk, I finally got the new PC that I've been looking for, a new TV, the apartment. It was going to be nice. It was going to be fucking
Man.
nice. I was finally
Oh.
going to get a second cat.
No.
Yeah, at least half of that money was spent in my head. And now it's all spent in
Right.
my boss's bank account.
Ah, gotta love it.
Yeah, that's my week.
Damn.
Who wants next dibs?
So,
Mhm.
I mentioned 2 weeks ago
Mm-hmm.
that I had the penultimate update on Tent Lady.
Yeah, this is the ultimate.
I am happy to present the ultimate update on Tent Lady, but don't get too excited.
Oh boy.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Oh, trust me, I'm excited.
So we will
So
start
your mom's
with,
in prison now.
we've reduced the amount of cats
Okay.
because some of those cats belonged to one of their friends. So they went to return them because the cats are stopping them from getting an apartment.
I thought you were going to say that you used the pillowcase solution.
No. But you went to return the cats.
Mm-hmm.
The dude is home, and they called, so the dude knows that she's coming. She knocks on the door, and he does not answer. This goes on for several minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So she's like, alright, fuck it. Dumps the cats on the lawn and goes to leave.
Oh.
The cats hop the fence and bolt.
Why would you
Yep.
dump? Is she
I
a
mean, that's-
crackhead? Is she like mentally stupid?
Nah.
Why would you just holding a bundle of cats just go? All right, time to leave them here on the doorstep. Gonna just go. Fucking Jesus Christ!
Yeah, and then it's only at this point that the dude opens the door and is like, what the fuck? Where did the cats go? And she's like, I let them go. So they had a huge fight. I also received a text from Tent Lady quite randomly in the middle of the week,
Uh-huh.
which was basically saying, hey, last night I drank a bunch of rum, and now I'm really hungover and I don't want it. Do you want the rest of this rum? And I was like, well, I'm not going to say no to rum. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll come get it. And she's like, all right, come to the back of the tent.
Bro, that
Which
is
is
so sketch. That is
super
so
ominous.
suspect.
But so I walk outside and I'm walking around, and it's just on the ground.
This is
Sorry.
fucking ominous.
But yeah, it's just on the ground. I go to pick it up, take it inside. This was the dead drop we had. This ended up being the first half of my quote-unquote payment,
Oh, okay.
because I was told that they needed some help later on in the week, around when the tent was supposed to be down. moving some stuff out of the tent, and I was like, okay, so I can help, like, get everything out so we can get on, we can move this on. That day comes, and the reason this is the ultimate update on Tent Lady is because now she is Porch Lady.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I spent 5 hours.
Oh, she got an upgrade. That's nice.
Yeah. I spent 5 hours taking things out of the tent, putting them on our porch, like duct taping shit together. I don't know, man.
And thus begins the porch era.
And so, Nick set their sights on the porch, looking to fulfill their dream of removing its current occupant. This time is known as the Porch Lady era. So come aboard and bring along all your hopes and dreams.
Porch arc.
I assume the porch is more legal.
Honestly,
than just...
I don't know. I guess it could be counted as, like, she's at our address, so that counts as a permanent residence?
I think probably not.
I don't know. The biggest thing we got now is that the angle that our porch has, and the fact that we hung up a bunch of tarps, means that you can't see her. So we're just hoping the neighbors who reported her the first time cannot see her to do it a second time.
I'm sure your mother must be thrilled by all this.
Nope. Not at all. Yeah, I was told while I was working that 5 hours that, like, okay, yeah, I paid you in advance with the alcohol, and I'm gonna get you something else too. And I was like, okay, yeah, sure. That was Friday.
Did she give you
Saturday,
sloppy toppy?
No.
Why
I
not?
haven't been paid the other thing. I have no idea what it is still.
I hope it's not that.
Me too. But,
So there's no more animals, at least.
no, there still is.
Oh.
There are still 2 cats.
There's now just 3 less than
2 cats, 3
50.
kittens, and a dog.
Man.
Yeah, this is gonna end up in jail time for somebody.
Yep. It's not great. Oh, but yeah, so the alcohol that was my payment, I woke up Saturday and I was like, okay, I'm probably gonna just drink a bunch tonight because fuck it. Which I did. I'll get there in a second. I'll get there in a second. But I went down and I was like, she drank half my rum.
Well, to be fair, it was her rum first.
I know, but she offered it to me as payment.
Well, she told you that she drank rum. Enough to be drunk, so you would assume, like,
oh, no.
it wasn't going to be a full bottle.
I was given a not full bottle. I put it in the fridge.
Oh, and then she went back and drank more. Oh, okay, no, that's foul. That's foul. Yeah,
that's
fuck
foul
this bitch.
fuck.
But, like, I don't know, whatever. It was still enough. Like Mehdi said, I did get very drunk. I blacked out last night.
Right on.
I remember that I muted at one point to go throw up.
Mm-hmm.
And then instead of returning to the call, I just fell face first into bed and passed out.
Nice.
I then woke up in the morning not remembering that I went to bed.
That sounds about right.
I felt great, though. No hangover, thanks to the puke.
Right on.
Let's see what else. I fucking... I also have a mini munch, actually.
Munch, the mini munch. Ooh.
I went to get some snacks earlier this week, and there's this new brand of, the chewy granola bars?
Yeah.
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 So I saw this in our cabinet. They're called chewy dips, which I have never seen before.
Oh, yeah, dips have been around.
Yeah, those rule.
These are awesome.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Like, I already love chewy granola bars, and now it's, like, wrapped in peanut butter. This rules, actually.
Yeah, back when I still lived with my parents and my sister was in school, they would get boxes of these, and I would proceed to eat boxes of these, and then my parents would yell and get mad at me for eating all my sister's school snacks. I'm like, you can't house a stoner with school snacks around. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Sorry, not sorry. No, I'm not paying for them.
Like, when I got to this box, there was one left, and I ate it, and I was like, oh, I could eat like 5 easily right now.
Yeah, and they're so small that you can finish one in like 3 bites.
Mm-hmm.
They're so consumable. Why do kids get all the good shit?
I don't know. Like, it's so good. I need to bring this up to, like, next time we go shopping. Like, hey, can we get some more dips? Because fucking, that was great.
Like a box of 20, and this box itself is like maybe $5.
Yeah.
It's a steal. It's a bargain.
I also am reminded today. I'm already aware that my memory is bad, but sometimes you just get slapped with like, wow, I'm fucking stupid. So today we went out, because it's getting close to winter. I went and got my flu shot. And on my way out of the pharmacy, I grabbed a 5-pack of Reese's Cups because I love those fucking things.
Mm-hmm.
Reese's.
Yeah.
They sell them in 5s?
They do. They sell them in a bunch of weird sizes.
I've only seen them in 3 or like in the King Cups, you get 2.
The
I've never
5s
seen
is
5.
just like a sleeve of 5 individually wrapped Reese's Cups.
Oh, they individually wrapped ones.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I've seen those.
So yeah, I got that. I was super excited to get home and like snack on some Reese's Cups. Get home, tossed them on my bed, sat down, and then I ran D&D, because I had basically had to delay that to go get my shot, and then came back and did that while I had the time.
Did you sleep with your Reese's Cups?
No, this was today.
Okay.
Still. This was all today.
Okay.
So I run D&D, and I'm like sitting there after doing a little bit of like work you have to do after the session, whatever, getting ready for the podcast. And then it gets close. It's like 7:15, 7:30, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go get a drink. I'm gonna go pee. I'm gonna be ready. I got up and turned and saw the Reese's Cups and realized I had forgotten about them for 4.5 hours just because they weren't in my field of vision.
Oh.
I've done that many
Fucking
times.
Goldfish.
I just lack object permanence now.
Oh. Wild.
I'm so stupid. I'm so mad. See what else. I've been keeping on weekly stuff. The last episode of Blue Lock that came out is fucking incredible. Super hype. Really good scenes. Still recommend. I also, after last episode, I went and looked up that track Carl was talking about.
Yeah.
From Frontiers. And it's so good.
Yeah.
It's like, it has no right being that fucking good. It gives me the same vibes as like, you know how people talk about like just raw lines that do not deserve to come from what they originate from?
Mm-hmm.
Like the Spy Kids 2 thing. Do we know that one? Or
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so good. And yeah, it's a Spy Kids movie, but fuck you, that line is raw.
Mm-hmm.
And the vocal track is the same thing. There are some lines and some bits in that go so hard, and I could show that to someone and be like, yeah, that's from Sonic the Hedgehog. And they'd be like, you're fucking with me, right? Goddamn, incredible. Been listening to it a bunch. I also freaked out this week for good reason.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get the date here because I think this was yesterday, but also time is fake. Yeah, this was just yesterday, so this was Saturday.
Time is fake.
Time is fake. So I got a notification on Twitter from a person I didn't recognize at first, and then I realized after the fact that they send in a lot of questions. It was from Generic Jackal.
Mm-hmm.
And he made fan art of me. I don't where's the link? I had it a second ago. I'm glad that my the impression that I give, there it is. Thank you, Pia. Yeah, the impression I give people is just that I'm sad a lot, and that's true. I cry a lot. But I can do more things.
Name 5.
Sleep, eat, piss, and shit.
That's 4. Name one
Damn.
more.
And cry.
Yeah, and
Oh,
cry.
One more other than cry.
Host D&D.
I can cook eggs.
That's a skill that a lot of people seem to lack.
That's true.
Do you like egg?
I do
Tasty
like egg.
egg.
But yeah, I was very happy about this. I'm glad that my takeaway is this. I will take it. There was another person also who, M.W. Holmes.
Dreekus.
Yes, they also messaged, added me, whatever, talking about they started reading Nightside because I was talking about that gun a couple episodes back.
Yeah.
And super excited both for them and for me because now they've hyped up the book series for me because I'm getting it as a me present for Christmas, and I'm like, oh shit.
Present.
Yeah, I deserve a treat. My treat is books.
What a dork.
I like to read and cry.
It's my two favorite things, reading and crying.
You're like the smallest, nerdiest child in class that we always used to fucking shove their head in the toilet.
God, no wonder you were mugged for Yu-Gi-Oh cards. You're just sitting there reading and crying.
You know what the worst part was? As far as like, you know, high school and like cliques and everything, blah blah, like people are dicks in high school.
Mm-hmm.
But despite me being me, people fucking loved me in high school. Like, I'm this, I cry and I read, but no one was ever gonna give me any shit for it. The people who mugged me for Yu-Gi-Oh cards had no idea who I was.
But if they knew, they'd be like, "Oh no, we can't do this. He's gonna cry about it."
I went on Netflix looking for something, and I got sidetracked just scrolling movie titles because that's how it'd be. And I saw something that caught my eye just because it was so weird. Is anyone familiar with a movie called Spiderhead?
No.
No,
Me
but
fucking neither.
No.
I feel like I know what it's about.
You're wrong.
Okay.
Oh,
I
no.
did too. So this is the thumbnail for the film.
Mm-hmm.
Don't say thumbnails now.
Yeah. So I was like, that looks and sounds strange. Let me pop this up, read the summary. It doesn't have one,
Oh.
which just intrigued me even more.
Is this a foreign film?
It is not. It has, what's his name? Who's
Danny DeVito.
Who's Thor? Hemsworth? One of the Chris's.
Okay.
Like, MCU Thor is in this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Hemsworth.
But just, I was so confused. Like, it didn't have a trailer. It didn't have a summary. It just had the title Spiderhead and this image.
Well, did you watch it?
I was like, I'm gonna just sit down and watch this just because, but like, I found this movie 10 minutes before we like jumped in this call, so I was like, I'll do it after. But I did like Google the name. I was like, what is Spiderhead? And it's like a weird psych movie. Like, they're interrogating death row inmates by fucking with their head and shit like that, and I'm just like, this is not what I expected. I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't this. I'm still probably gonna watch it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's it. Oh, there's actually just one more thing. I've finished Rings of Power on Amazon. A lot of shit about that show that people say I was fine for me, whatever. I'm not going to get too much into it. It's not really the show I'm here to talk about. It's that I finished it, talked to one of my friends about finishing it, and then I was like, okay, I'm going to turn on my PlayStation, play a little bit of Resident Evil, and we all kind of half joke, we're half serious that everything is listening to us all the time.
Uh-huh.
Like, you talk about shit and it's in your Google recommendations, your YouTube recs or whatever. It's on my PlayStation now, and my PlayStation is usually just like off and I don't use it for anything.
Mm-hmm.
But I booted it up that day and it was like, hey, Amazon Rings of Power, right? And I was like, I'm gonna turn the PlayStation off now. I think I'm done. I think I'm done. Goodbye.
I mean, that might just be them trying to promote new big thing.
I think it was, but it was just a coincidence.
Yeah,
fuck off.
that's a scary one. Your phone definitely does that. I can tell you that.
Phone absolutely does that.
Sack of shit.
Right? I would like to purchase
right
a series of books.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, that's my week.
What happened to my week? So, I told you guys how one of our new guys is leaving the district to go to another district.
Yes.
He really didn't want Dumpy to know this.
Ooh.
Couldn't imagine why.
As
Did
much
the
as he
news
could.
slip?
Did not want him to know. And then, of course, he found out and was like, oh, you leaving us? You leaving? Oh, sad to see you go. I'll miss you. I'll miss you. We'll miss having you here. He came up to me, he's like, I know he means well, but he said that to me at least 17 times today alone, within the last 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
God.
And he was like, oh, if you need someone to help you move your stuff, I'll come help you move.
No. No.
I'll help you move.
I'm
Nope.
good, actually.
Like how I was very desperately trying to not talk about trying to find an apartment around here with him in the room. And of course someone brought it up and he went, oh, you're looking for a place to move? I'll look around me, see if there's any places near me. Nope, I'm good, thank you. Nope, I'm good. It just has zero sense of personal boundaries.
Oh, but I live in a really good area.
Oh, we're
There's a
good
Really
spot.
God damn it.
There's a McDonald's around the corner.
And go down for McDonald's, get some nuggets. Get that 10-piece
Like a
for my dog.
God damn it.
So I told you guys that one of the subs we have, his older brother's working with us now.
Mm-hmm.
He's filling in for one of our other guys. And he got this really bad burn on his hand at some point during the week. He's like, yeah, I was like cooking something and I touched my hand on the hot thing and I burned my hand. So he's putting Neosporin on it. He's like wiping it off and everything. And he's like, I gotta wash my hands off a little after I dab it. And I was looking at his shirt and I went, you got some on your shirt, bud?
No.
You got some right there. And he looked down and I just, wow.
This man is injured. How could you do this?
He turned away. He put his head in his hands. He was like, I can't fucking believe that you did that. I can't believe I fell for it. I'm fucking pissing myself. I look
You're
at him and
a
I just go,
terrorist.
I got your brother with that twice. And he went, yeah, but look at He went, yeah, but that's my brother. Of course he would. He's fucking stupid.
Well, I guess it runs in the family.
Damn.
Oh, God. Oh, they should just fucking not be stupid. Now, you see, I'm going to wait another 2 months and I'm going to get him with it again. It'll be very funny.
You're a monster.
So, we had parent-teacher conferences on Thursday.
All right.
Which, zero idea that we were having them. It was like, but didn't we just fucking... Like, we just had these meetings, like, 2 weeks ago. But apparently that was an open house and not a parent-teacher conference, so I don't know what the fuck.
You know, yeah, we actually had the same thing. We had an open house, not even like 2 full months passed, and we had parent-teacher conferences.
Yeah, stupid.
And my mom was just like, why? I just met them and talked about this.
So, like, I was sitting there with the guy that's leaving, and he just went, you know, we're having these nice conversations. We're just talking about, like, things we've experienced at past workplaces, different things we've watched and stuff. And he just goes, you know what? Don't tell anyone this, but I'm taking off on Friday.
What?
And I went, oh, the day that we have me and one other guy out, and we still have a guy out? You're going to leave him down another person on your last day? He's like, yeah, why not? I was like, oh, all right.
That's really that's a huge power move. I love that for him.
And I was like, well, you know what? I'm not moving my vacation day again. I'm still taking it. I don't care.
Yeah?
I cannot sit here and give a shit.
You're going to get like a panicked phone call.
No, it already happened. It already went and gone.
Oh
So I don't
shit, that's
give a
right.
shit.
It's Sunday. Oh
Yeah.
my god. I'm in trouble, guys.
It's okay. Time is fate.
That's true.
And gay.
I'm really doing bad right now.
That's true. It is, yeah, Nick. Hey, me and Mitty went to see Black Panther on Friday.
We did.
Oh, okay.
You know,
We
the new
went
one,
to see the Wakanda Forever.
Yeah,
It was, very good.
that's cool.
I said this to Medi. I feel like the best things that the Black Panther movies do, they're really good at celebrating culture and having the best antagonists in any movie. Because I loved Killmonger, and
He was
as
great.
stupid as fucking Namor is, with his stupid little ankle wings,
I hate that they made Namor cool.
they took this lame ass character and made him really cool and
I hate
really
that they
hot.
made Namor hot.
It's so fucking crazy.
Holy shit! I didn't even know he was in that movie. I knew nothing about this movie.
Oh, well, spoilers for trailer 1. Hey, Namor is in this movie,
Huh? Shit.
and they had to digitally edit down his dick because it was too fucking big.
Yeah, you can see his
Oh
bulge in
my
the fucking
God.
shorts is really funny. Release the dick cut.
Please don't phrase it like that.
I want the foreskin edition.
I think that there were some scenes that might have been cut from the movie for time, which is wild when you consider that the movie is
It's almost
3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every movie was at 12. I think it started like 12:30. By the time we got out, it was 3. It was like, Jesus Christ. It was a good time, though. And then we played Pokemon until today.
Hell yeah. I've been enjoying just the torrent of fucking funny glitches on Twitter.
Now, PM,
Yes.
I need you to know one thing about these games.
Okay.
the ghost types they've added
Mm-hmm.
are some of the fucking best.
The only one that I'm aware of is the Sword Boy
Yes, Sorledge is great.
and the little mimic chest goblin.
Oh yeah, just the little dude.
Gimghoul.
Yeah, that is all I am aware of currently. I've somehow, like, the last Pokemon reveal that I believe I've seen was the thing with Girafarig, and that's it. Other than the little chest goblin.
Yeah,
That
I
was,
don't want
like,
to
the
say
newest
much,
thing.
but I will say, man, the ghosts are really good.
Like, I've somehow stayed clean. Actually, no, that's not true. I got spoiled today on what the
Oh.
final evolution of Sprigido looks like.
Well, you should look at the final evolutions for them anyway, so you know which one you want to really pick.
I don't want to do that. I just want to know their types.
Carl's over here thinking.
Do you want to know the types?
Yes, just the types.
They just said they did.
So, Sprigatito is grass and dark.
Okay,
Quaxley is water fighting.
okay.
And Fuecoco is fire ghost.
Ooh.
Man,
Had a thought
man,
between his head.
Me
man,
neither, buddy.
fuck.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. That's what I
Now
said,
I'm
and I went, oh, now I have to pick between him and the fucking fire swords.
Yeah, now I'm stuck between the cat and the crocodile.
Well, if you get
Fuck.
cat, then you can use fire swords without
Because
doubling down.
I like dark types too. Dark is like one of my top 5 types. Fuck, man.
I believe they
damn it.
all have like really good signature moves also.
Yeah.
Quaxley's is a physical water move that increases its speed. Fuecoco's is a special fire move that increases its special attack. And I don't know about Sprigatito's.
Okay, I think I'm going to pick Fuecoco just because I don't know what its final evolution looks like yet.
There.
I figured by looking at Sprigido it was dark type.
Pump's
Yeah,
gonna come on
they're-
next week and just be like, I haven't decided. I've been thinking about it all week. It's tearing me apart.
I'm debating whether or not this is the best Pokédex they've had.
Ooh.
Really?
Because there's a lot of really strong Pokemon in here.
Like, I've heard basically that the launch state is like extra bad just because the game is actually awesome.
Let's see. Sprigatito's signature is Flower Trick. Inflicts
Oh, that
damage and
sounds cute.
bypasses accuracy checks to always hit unless the target is in a semi-invulnerable turn of a move such as Dig or Fly. It will
Huh.
always result in a critical hit.
I
Oh.
love those moves.
That's pretty fucking good.
Can't miss, always crit.
Yeah.
I look forward to finding a shiny, running towards it, and then falling off the map.
Oh.
That'll be
I
very
have
funny.
been seeing that constantly. Either falling off the map, going fucking flying in the distance, turning into a giant fucking noodle spaghetti man.
I've seen the Skyrim bike.
I am very excited for you to see one of the not regional Pokemon, one of the divergent Pokemon, because
Okay.
you walk very silly. And he's really good. I'm so excited for you to see half of these freaks.
So now here's the question that everyone I'm sure has on their mind if they know who I am.
Mhm.
Am I nuzlocking it? Or am I going to do content with KZ on it? The question is probably not, just because of my schedule, and I'm sure KZ has his own fucking scheduling problems because the man streams like what 5 times a week.
If not
So
more.
Probably.
Yeah.
Unless we're doing it live, which I honestly wouldn't have a problem with. It's the issue of, first off, my PC struggles. Like, Carl, you've edited like 10 episodes of DipShips by now.
Yeah.
Can you not hear my PC scream when I'm doing my pulls?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
My PC screams of just me recording my webcam and my screen.
I'm editing sometimes and I'm like, man, PM, like, it must be really windy. PM's got his window open, and then I'm like, oh, that's the computer.
Yeah, that's
That's
just
why-
the PC.
Holy shit.
And it's been like freshly cleaned too, and it's like, no, that's just how the computer sounds now.
Oh, man.
That's how I'm gonna sound when I'm older too.
Like a broken computer.
Hey Grandpa, what was life like when you were a kid?
I mean, I mean, damn, yeah, you screech at those kids.
So there are 3 different paths in the story. You know, there's the gym path, there's the battling Team Star path, and then there's the Path of Legends, which is fighting the Titan Pokemon.
Big
And
crap.
each one gives you a
Thank
lot
you.
of things. So, you know, the gyms, you know, you get the badges, you can control Pokemon up to different levels. The Team Star path will unlock more TMs for you to craft because you can craft TMs.
Okay.
That's cool.
And the Path of Legends lets you upgrade your legendary so you can ride it better.
Cool.
And it's like, oh, this is fucking great, actually. It gives me more incentive to just sort of rush the Titans.
Yeah.
So now you could do all of that at the same time. You
Yes.
don't need to okay.
You can do it all at the same time. I was really expecting them to be like, all right, you got to pick which one to go with. And it's like, no, I'm next to this one. I'll go do this, and then I'll go do that one after.
That's awesome.
Problem is that things don't level scale.
Yeah. So if you end up in a town where you're surrounded by level 40 Pokemon and you're at level 20, you better believe that gym is also level 40 and you cannot do it.
At least.
They're like, yeah, it's open world. It's like, it's kind of not, though. It's really not.
dog.
Like, yeah, you could do either gym 1 or 2 or maybe 3 out of order, but you can't really do much else than that. You can't go to the ice gym and fight that when you first start, because you'll walk in and they'll go, here's my almost level 50 Pokemon, and shit your pants.
Yeah, that was me walking into the psychic gym for my second gym thinking, oh, it's wild, I can go anywhere. Oh, I cannot go anywhere.
Other than the performance issues and the graphics fucking up a bit, it's a good game.
Hell yeah.
Probably some of the
I'm
best
sure it will
Pokemon games
be-
ever put out.
Sure, it'll be fixed eventually,
Maybe.
right?
Now here's the most egregious thing. The performance issues, who cares? The texture's not really loading sometimes, who cares? They only let you have 4 fucking outfit choices.
Oh.
You can
Carl
change
mad
your
about
hat,
the real
you
injustices.
can change your glasses, you can change your gloves, shoes, socks, backpack. You cannot change your clothes unless it is one of 4 fucking school outfits, and they all suck.
What the
Damn.
fuck? Because you could change your whole drip in fucking Sword and Shield.
I'm assuming that for one of the DLCs, that's gonna be a thing, and they'll just go like, hey, all the clothes are added in now, free DLC.
Huh.
Just download that patch and then you'll have them, but also here's our DLC. That's what I'm waiting for, but I mean, man, if they don't do that, that fucking sucks. Please give me more clothes.
More than nothing. Thank you.
More than the nothing you've fucking given us. God.
A crumb of cloth, please.
No, but you're a student, so you have to look like a student.
Stupid.
That's what Jotaro said.
Well, he is 16.
Anyway, I think that's just about everything. Hello there, everybody. This is your captain speaking. Thank you for listening to this episode. I'm cutting in, to do my usual housekeeping stuff, the ad stuff. It's ads time, everyone. Hey, it's ads time. Hooray, yippee. Let's get into the stuff. It's not really ads. It's just me talking about stuff that we have. If you would like to keep up to date with the podcast, keep up to date with each of us, for as long as Twitter exists, follow us on Twitter at DipShipsPod, and each of us individually at The Calamity Carl, at GFPPM, at Metorman, and at Echo Fetish, EKKO_fetish. If you have any questions or any topics you want to send in for us, send them to questions@dipships.boats. If you have any suggestions for things that we can do during the show, or any suggestions for the Patreon or for YouTube thing whenever I set that up, you can send them to suggestions@dipships.boats. I think I have to check the domains. I think that's what it is. Yes, it's suggestions@dipships.boats. God, I had to fucking check. I got scared. I gotta open the patron page. Isha, I'm sorry for the silence. I forgot to open the patron page before I started doing this. I forgot to open it. Have it open for when I had to do the read. Oh, jeez. Oh, beans. Oh, man. Okay, we're good now. If you'd like to support us directly, you can do so by going to patreon.com/dipshipspod. We're also planning on having YouTube memberships as a thing for people who don't like Patreon, because I know there's some people who are like, how do I support you guys without Patreon? We might also set up a Ko-fi in case anyone wants to do that instead, because they trust that. But you sign up for our Patreon, you can get episodes of PM versus Anime for $5 a month. You can go and watch that because it's only available on the Patreon, because if we put it anywhere else, we're gonna get copyright struck out the asshole. Also, for $1, just $1, you get to listen to episodes of DipShips early. So if you want to listen to episodes early, $1 a month, you can listen to them. But if you want to watch them, then you can go for $5 a month and you can watch them early. Same thing with DipShips. You get episodes early. I'm slamming my fucking comb against my desk. That's how passionate I am about this. And for $10 a month, hey, I get to give you the shout out right here in the middle of the podcast. Read out your little name for all the little earworms to listen to crawl inside your head. Eat up your little earwax. I would like to thank our $10 and above patrons, starting with Altos Diogenes, by Breakdown 707, Dorgan 23, Dr. Perpaka the Purple Paka, Fire Trooper 113, Frost Samurai, Generic Jackal says, Ice and snow is trying to kill me. I would have gotten away with it too, if not for you meddling Square Enix executives. That's a good one. Javier Porksword, Chris Derp, Lordy Fars, Lythander graciously thanks CPU for the luck. Mr. I Like Spam, Nap, Padoru Ultimax. It's a new one. PM's Tooth is lost and scared. Ryan Superfan, Christmas mode. Ramiro Tempest, Scrimbiff. So, this is why they call it the Skeleton Dome. The Crossing Fate, Wimpy the Grizzly Bear. Wabba Wabba is still confused by Wabkey. Zombie Slayer 051, our $20 patrons, Aardvark and Mr. Collector. And our $50 patron, Yellow Yondello. Thank you all so much for the support. It means the world to us. It helps us out immensely. It's really great. Thank you all. Hey, and listen, if you can't afford to give us money to stay alive, because you need money to stay alive, then hey, spread the podcast around if anyone think would like it, because we get ad revenue on YouTube. I mean, because podcasts sink or swim based on word of mouth. So spread the word around to get more people to listen and enjoy it. And I hope they do. Please, I hope they do. Speaking of people I'd like to thank Vidazen at _VIDAZEN_ on Twitter for our intro song Starbird, and an additional music, Appetite Delight, which is used to roll into the ad break here, Ride the Wave, which is used for our Party Boat series, and Seaside, which is used for DipShips. I'd also like to thank Shibuya Gato and Shura Art for our art assets. Shibuya did the logo, Shura did the thumbnail, and all the rest of the art that we use. Thank you both so much. And I'd also, of course, like to thank our editors, Misha at The Misher, and Amazing G Guy. Amazing GGG Guy. He put 5 G's in there. What a fucking loser. For our wonderful editing, Misha edits the podcast and does an excellent job. G has been editing PMVA and also has been doing an excellent job. Thank you both so much. We appreciate it a lot. Don't forget that we're also available on Podbean, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, and of course the video version on YouTube. I don't control where you listen or watch, but I can control where you watch because it's only on YouTube. Listen wherever you want, however. You can even listen on YouTube if you wanted. I don't control you. I'm not the master of your fate. We're also on TikTok. I haven't put a TikTok up in a hot minute, but I got to do that. It's tiktok.com/dipshipspod, or just look up at dipshipspod. We're there. It is on there. If you want Yu-Gi-Oh content, again, you can watch DipShips, the DipShips Humble Yu-Gi-Oh progression series. It's a very good series, very great. Or you can also check out our sister series, the Millennium Microphone Master Saga, or M3S, where me and Shibuya Gato, the host of Millennium Microphone, sorry, a very loud plane started going by overhead in the middle of me doing that, and it made me very angry. Where the host of Shibuya Gato, oh my god, that plane fucked me up. Where Shibuya Gato and I sit down and we duel in Yu-Gi-Oh, but we pull from master packs from the master packs and master duel, and we build a deck around the secret packs that we get. So it's fun. It's a good series. You should check that out. We still have Party Boat in the works. Medi has not been doing editing. I'm very mad. I need to. We're gonna work it out. We're gonna get it done at some point. We have Duck Game and we have Terraria. But I don't know, we gotta find it's difficult for us to find the time to sit down and to do these things. Like me, Medi, and Nick can sit down and do Party Boat, but we need PM for PMVA and we need to record a bit more of that. But we got stuff in the works on the way and all that. So again, thank you all for the support. Thank you all for enjoying the podcast. Thank you all for listening, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of this episode, except you. I know you. Hey, listen. Fuck you. Who do you think you are? Bitch.
Hello. If you're listening to this podcast, then you're either a big fan of boats or a big fan of listening to friends goof off for a few hours. Well then, I have excellent news for you. Yu-Gi-Oh! The show has plenty of boats. And the Millennium Microphone is a podcast where four friends rewatch the show with boats and also goof off for a few hours every other week. It features that Carl guy that you've been listening to here, along with Shora, BioRoxas, and me, Shibuya Gato. Check us out on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or Podbean. We also have a Patreon to see how many seasons people will force us to watch, so go check that out too at patreon.com/millenniummike. If you don't know how to spell millennium, that's 2 L's, 2 N's, and then an MIC at the end. Or you could just Google us. I guess that works too. See you there.
Medi?
Alright, I have to talk about things now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Under duress.
Scary.
Are you gonna talk about
You know, they just said scary and walked away.
Yeah, pretty much.
they were done.
I'm trying to think of when the last time we recorded was the 13th.
Yes.
Yeah.
And those are all notes that I had for last time.
Yeah, it seems like you only have
So
one new
the
note.
only note I have here was from when we went to see the movie. And it was did you talk about the pre-show cringe?
No, I didn't.
No.
I wanted to save that for you.
Because oh boy.
What happened?
All right, so you remember the old you sit down in the movie theater and it's got like the fucking like the roller coaster with all the popcorn and the soda and it's
yeah.
like buy fucking food, it's $1 billion, idiot. All right, so that played like always,
Mhm.
and then some more ads played, the previews and ads. And then there was a really bad one full of like a whole bunch of celebrities. Like just like the cringiest line deliveries of like you broke my heart, Berto. Or
What?
hey you guys, just
Oh,
like
no.
over and over just referencing movies that they weren't in.
Yeah.
And it's like 5 minutes of it and I was getting like I was dying.
Yeah. I saw that when I went to watch Film Red, and I had my head in my hands just like, what the fuck is happening?
Oh my god.
It was hot garbage. It was beautiful.
Can't believe they made Ready Player 2 and it's just a 5-minute ad.
I mean that's kind of what Ready Player 1 and 2 are.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I got. Like,
Oh, you don't want to talk about the lady you sat next to?
oh yes. I watched Black Panther in the correct way,
Uh-huh.
where there was an old African American grandma sitting next to me,
Okay.
and the whole time she was like giving running commentary on the movie and what she thought to nobody. I guess to me. And I was like, this is the best way I could have ever watched this, because like sure, the Black Panther's fighting the bad guy, and she's like, yeah, kill him, yeah, get his ass.
You're not gonna get this
So
anywhere else.
funny.
Let's go.
Yeah, it was like, this is beautiful. This is exactly what I wanted.
That's
When I
very
sat
good.
down and there was an old grandma next to me, this is what I want.
That's incredible.
It's a better experience than when I went to see Detective Pikachu and there was just a couple people vaping in front of us, and I was like, man, I have to stop my mother from going down there to start fighting people.
I wouldn't.
I was like, you're gonna get us kicked out of all things, Detective Pikachu.
Just pretend you don't know her.
Was that really all you had, Manny?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like,
Did somebody steal your PS5 yet?
oh yes, that happened.
What?
Yeah, that happened a while back.
It's only been 2 weeks.
Yeah, it happened apparently like in a couple days.
God.
I just hadn't
Damn.
thought about it because I've just been too tired from all this bullshit.
Goddamn. Robbed of your
Yeah.
pre-bought, pre-sale PS5.
Yep. Robbed of PS5 that I didn't actually pay for yet, but I want it.
It's a damn shame.
It's a status symbol, you know?
Alrighty, do we want to get to questions?
Lay it on me,
Sail
Captain.
towards them.
What's question 1?
If you have any questions or any topics you want us to talk about, send them in to questions@dipships.boats or respond to the tweet put out on Twitter, as long as Twitter's still around for.
I do not see Twitter going away anytime soon.
I hope
I'm sorry.
not.
It's not going to die a fast death. Or maybe it will, honestly.
I don't know, it's bleeding.
I know there were a lot of people who worked at Twitter saying, yeah, the website could just fucking vanish overnight. Like,
Yeah.
literally, there's no one working on a lot of things. It could just stop working tomorrow.
Yeah, that tracks.
So
Yep.
it's like,
Then what fucking alternative do we actually have?
Mastodon.
Tumblr.
I am not going on Tumblr. I've lived fine without ever making a Tumblr account.
I have been on Tumblr for...
Look, the only good thing
12
about
years.
Tumblr, the only good thing about Tumblr was that one fucking Tumblr page that was just King DDD singing, saying fried chicken
Okay,
on
that's a
loop
good
over
one.
and over again, and the coward deleted it. Fuck them. Fuck Tumblr.
There's this one account that posts frame by frame every single episode of the Super Mario cartoon.
That rules.
And, like, I assume once they complete it, they're just going to start over again at the beginning. They post, like, a frame a day or something. I don't know. It's been going on for years.
Yeah, you say they're going to complete it. They're going to die before that's over.
Wob asks, what is your favorite squeaky animal? It can even be a pet toy, a childhood toy, or an adult gag gift. For example, I know PM used to play with a rubber chicken in 2017 that made a weird noise.
I remember this.
Yes, I did have a rubber chicken.
So I have a reach here.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't go for this if they didn't say it could also be toys, but do you all remember the very specific sound effect used in Dragon Ball Z Abridged when Vegeta was in the Great Ape form and crushing Goku?
Mm-hmm.
The squeak.
That kills me. I don't know what it is. It is the perfect squeaky toy sound effect. I don't know where they got it, but I love it to death. Damn, just dead air, huh? No one else talking about their favorite squeaky toy?
Well, it's kind of hard to... I think I'm just going to go with my chicken.
You gotta
Damn.
find that chicken. What about you, Maddie?
My favorite squeaky toy has to be whatever one is in front of me while I'm annoying someone else.
Yeah, understandable.
Like honestly.
Fair
Mine's
enough.
probably one of my exes. Wabaki asks, I have come to the not so fun
Fuck
conclusion
you.
that my whole birth month is essentially the world throwing me into an RPG dungeon where my health is tested, especially on my birthday. With that said, what month would you call your dungeon month, where you consistently every year shit always hits the fan during that month?
It's literally my birth month. Every April
Same.
of my life, shit just goes awry. Ever since I was like 17, every April has been a shit show.
It doesn't help. Like I said, same as yours. It's my birth month, but my birth month is it's December. So like you're just finishing Thanksgiving stuff. Christmas is coming. Everyone's freaking out. You got New Year's, and my birthday's like smack in the middle of it. I'm 4 days before Christmas. If there is ever a time for plans to go awry, it is in the middle of fucking December.
Mine would either be January or June. I feel like it's usually either summer or just the start of the year, or just rough.
Mm-hmm.
Or just the whole fucking year.
Yeah,
I was
just
about to say
days
the
that
whole
end in
fucking
Y.
year for me, Chief. All the time for me, Chief.
It's usually just, hey, here's awful thing that is happening to you this week, and I go, oh, okay.
Yeah,
Throw it in the
literally,
pile.
like I mentioned before we started recording, this is like either week 2 or 3 where we open with, so someone died.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean it comes in threes, so
True.
Yellow Yondello asks, late on it, but the Pokemon anime had some hype shit happening. So the question is, what's something hype that happened to you while you played Pokemon? If nothing in Pokemon, then what was a hype moment in any other game you played? They also said betting that PM's is going to be his win from Shield.
My win from Shield was pretty top tier. It was the Nuzlocke, obviously, and my last Pokemon was a fucking Shuckle against the champion's Charizard, and I somehow won.
Nice. I think my hype Pokemon moments are quite tame. Like I didn't do Nuzlocks, so there's not like those high stakes usually. I think the hypest moment is when I think it was Gen 2 you get the Togepi egg, right?
Yeah.
That's like when that
Yes.
happens. Because I just thought it was going to sit there for forever. And then halfway through the game, not even really, it's like steps, but I didn't know I was like 9. The game just pauses everything that's happening and is like, what's that? And I was like, I don't know, what is it?
Are you telling me the most hype thing that's happened to you is an egg hatching?
Yeah!
Pokemon?
It's like, I didn't know that could happen. I was just trying to think specifically of Pokemon stuff. Well, listen, Pokemon, as
You
much as
deserve to have your head put in a toilet.
there's games that I play that are hyper than Pokemon, but they ask specifically for Pokemon.
Man.
Pokemon's really tame as a series,
Yeah, I'm trying desperately to think of a hype moment in Pokemon.
right? Like, they're right in the sense of the anime has some hype shit going on, but that's a show. The game is, I'm gonna hit A couple times.
Well, my most hype thing was I had 2 from the Pokemon Y Wonderlock I did, from the beginning and the end of it. Where at the beginning, I traded away my starter and got a shiny Glaceon.
Nice.
I didn't realize it was a shiny until I sent it out into battle, and it did the shiny animation, and I went, is that a fucking... Did I get a fucking shiny? And the second one is when I got to the end of that, brought in a meme team of Pokemon who I was expecting to fully wipe, and won.
Hell yeah.
One because a Diggersby just sort of tanked every single hit from a Mega Gardevoir without having any of its special defenses lowered from 2 moves that would lower its special defense, and being immune to her Thunderbolt and her Shadow Ball because it is normal in the ground.
I just thought of another hype moment.
He did it for you, Carl.
From my Nuzlocking adventures.
Yeah.
All the way back in Omega Fire Red, I had wiped to Misty twice, and for my third attempt, I only had 2 Pokemon, a underleveled Skitty and a Quilava, against her full party of 6 water types, and I somehow won.
God damn.
And then later on, against Lieutenant Surge, there's only like 2 routes that you can catch Pokemon in, and I fucked up both of them. So once again, I went in with only like 2 Pokemon against Lieutenant Surge and won again. Shout out to Pizza Poke with the Quilava.
Hell
I forgot
yeah.
about Pizza Pocket.
Pizza Pocket?
Yeah, I couldn't fit in full Pizza Pocket, so it was called Pizza Pocket.
I
What a
kind of
good
love
little
that.
bastard.
Yeah.
And Botan the Skitty. Fuck you.
Damn.
You have anybody?
Rest in pieces. No, I really don't have anything hype for Pokemon.
Damn.
Like, I'm racking my brain desperately.
Yeah, Pokemon's like super chill for me usually.
What the fuck was that? Just a big
What was
boom
what?
down the street. That was scary.
Well, there's not another one, so it's not another shootout.
Well,
Yeah.
it could have been a really fast shootout.
Damn you right.
Uh,
All
Di-
happened at once.
Daito asks, who do you want to be your hype man when you do something? It could be someone in real life or a fictional character.
What's the idiot's name from JoJo Part 4?
You're gonna be a little more
Okuyasu?
specific.
They're all idiots. Please specify.
Okayasu?
hand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okayasu.
that is
Okuyasu. Yeah, I want Okuyasu.
He's a very good hype man.
Oh, Okuyasu's a good one. Speedwagon's a pretty good choice.
I would say from part 7, Heya.
Hey, we don't know how he'll be in the fucking show yet.
Everyone's favorite hype man.
This is hard. I would take like I can't decide on a specific one. I just want like a shoutcaster. Are you like you're at least passively familiar?
Mm-hmm.
Those guys can make anything sound exciting.
That is true.
Yeah, like a Tasty Steve or fucking
No, alright. I've got it.
Hmm.
I've got it. You all had Winamp at some point in your life, right?
Yeah,
I don't know what that is.
it's a
I'm honestly a little
Sunfish.
surprised, but it was a free MP3 player for your computer.
yeah.
I've always had Windows Media Player.
Yeah, it was like a Windows Media Player that worked.
Okay, I only had that, so no.
It doesn't exist anymore.
Oh,
Or it
okay.
does, but it's not the same. Anyway,
Damn, F.
when you used to boot it up, if you didn't boot it directly to a playlist or a song, if you just clicked on its desktop icon and you started it up, there'd be like an announcer, Winamp, it really whips the llama's ass, and I want that guy.
I used Winamp for years and I never fucking heard that. That's insane.
Really?
Yeah, I always booted it to something real.
Did we answer this question from Urameshi Trev? Which is cast
What's
a
the
spell
question?
on which is cast a spell on you, turning you into an inanimate, non-electronic object for a year to be changed
Yes.
back.
Yeah,
Yes.
Medi was
Yeah,
a coconut.
okay. Yeah.
Was I?
Yeah, you were
Yeah.
a coconut because you wanted to take the year off.
I was reading it and I was like, I think we answered that.
How would that let me take a year off?
The question was, once you get touched X amount of times, you return to your normal self, and you wanted to be
Oh,
a
and
coconut.
no one's gonna touch a coconut.
Yeah, so that you could just be gone for a year.
Damn,
All right.
you're right, thanks.
Das Muppet sent this question in like 3 times. So you're given a figure of your fave female monster from Yu-Gi-Oh! However, it can't be lost, stolen, or destroyed. It will always be with you in sight. It's
Sure.
also a hentai version of said monster. Who would it be?
Son of a bitch.
Oh, okay. So display your shame out to the world.
I
DMG.
Yeah, TMG.
That's a very good one.
It's that simple.
Is it that simple?
I don't know. You could be like a freak and say one of the harpies.
No.
The harpies are pretty bad. They can get it.
Actually,
so
no. There's a
torn.
new chick. There's a new monster that came out recently. Oh God. Hold on. I gotta look for it.
Okay. I'm gonna be kind of wasting time by putting this picture up here because last time that we talked about the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, I talked about finding the Rika deck,
Mm-hmm.
and Misha already put up pictures of the monster I'm about to put up. But hey, whatever. This is Teardrop the Rika Queen.
Yeah.
And she's pretty. I'll take it.
All right, so what's the exact?
You
'Cause I'm
basically
dumb.
have a hentai figure that you cannot hide.
It just follows you around within 10 feet of
Yeah.
you.
Yes.
It's
It
cursed.
can't be lost, stolen, or destroyed. It will always be with you in sight.
I mean,
It is
damn,
cursed.
my former roommate had like 50 of those on display.
Yeah.
So,
But like it would follow you at work in social situations.
I don't think you have to own up to it being yours, although I think people figure it out in a minute.
Eventually.
Any female Yu-Gi-Oh monster?
I found it.
Man-eater bug.
Maneater bugs. I guess I don't know what gender Maneater bug is. I guess.
Come on, load,
Technically.
stupid. There you go.
Ah, yes.
What is
Lovely labyrinth of the Silver Castle. She can
Ah.
fucking get it.
You can get it.
Yeah, no. I don't know. Aren't there those Tron girls? How old are they?
Tron girls?
Oh,
Are they
IP
adults?
Masquerena?
Oh.
Are they adults?
Oh yeah, IP Masquerena's yeah, she's I'm pretty sure.
If she's over 18, yeah, sure.
That's a good conditional.
Actually, Carl, did you see the alt art of the VTuber chicks?
Yes, I
Oh,
have.
the
God
live
almighty.
twins?
God damn, one of
God
those.
almighty.
Give me the blue chick. God damn.
Holy shit, they're so fucking good.
I can't believe we started this question with everyone going, yeah, Dark Magician Girl, and then we're like, wait.
Wait. There are
Anyway,
other options.
Salaman Great Gazelle. True Storm asks a question for PM. Imagine your greatest past nemesis / recurring characters from your life
Okay.
formed a Monster Squad themed team. Who would be in said team?
Oh my god.
Damn. All right. So is this like we each pick one and they're the anti-DipShips, or
The anti-ship.
I mean, it just says 4 p.m.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
oh,
So the leader of the squad is Cordell Washington.
Yeah. course.
Ghillie Suit Man.
He's gotta be there.
The dude on the moped that stole my McDonald's. The raccoon that cummed on my ankle.
Oh no.
I hate that you say cummed instead of came.
Trying to think. Who else?
Hand sanitizer lazy?
Nah, she hasn't been like a plight on my life.
And the
She's not really a
$22,000
negative
that got away.
Trying to think of one more. Casper, the friendly dipshit, the unfriendly jackass.
I
That's
thought you
fair.
were going to go for the crackhead.
Ooh.
I think the crackhead is more like
A side character.
No, the crackhead is the true final villain that's like
Ah.
hanging in the background
yes,
that you don't
The
know was the
puppet
true
master.
final villain
the,
and
Yeah.
until
the
I
villain
finally
that the Power Rangers enemies are trying to summon. Yes.
Yes, yeah. Because he's the one that, like, other than the raccoon that scratched me, he did, like, I showed Medi and Carl, like, the bruise that the dude, the man judo kicked me and
Holy
left,
shit.
like, a giant purple welt on the side of my leg.
Yeah. Haig asks, What monster would you allow to eat a piece of you if it meant you got access to their powers?
Is this a Yu-Gi-Oh question, or is this just monsters?
Just in general. What monster?
Yeah, just in general. I mean, you could pick a Yu-Gi-Oh if you want.
I would feed myself to a vampire.
Wait, so you're feeding a piece of you to the monster to
Yes.
get the monster's power.
Think the way that Chainsaw Man works.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
Well, no, because Chainsaw Man eats them to gain their power.
No, he doesn't eat them to gain their power. And second off, I mean, like the way that the Devil Hunters, like Himeno, I gave my eye to the Ghost Devil to use the Ghost Devil's power.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Aki's like the Fox Demon eats a piece of my skin or whatever in order for me to use the Fox Demon, something like that.
Yes, I'd let a vampire eat me to get vampire powers. Vampires are bullshit,
Yeah,
Vampire
I'm thinking
powers are bullshit.
right?
I think I might go with vampire also, considering
Right?
I live in the night anyway. So
Exactly.
I'd be called a furry if I said werewolf.
And you already kind of look like Dracula.
it's true. I can pull it off.
What monster? That's a very interesting question. This is any monster of any kind.
Seems
And that
like
makes it
I
more
like this
difficult.
one.
I want to go back on the whole Dracula thing. So we got a comment on the latest episode of DipShips saying that I look like a skinnier version of the Milady guy. Of all the fucking nice compliments I've gotten over the last couple of weeks over my hair, I get called the skinnier Milady guy. That is fucked up.
Holy
I don't even
shit.
own a fedora.
I read that comment and I almost
That
fucking
dude doesn't
passed
even
out.
have hair.
Oh, holy shit.
That's so funny. What are monsters?
Miserable pile of not secrets.
Cryptids,
Yeah, cryptids.
fucking SCPs.
Some of them, anyway. The
Ugh.
toaster that always makes perfectly whatever toast isn't really a monster.
I don't know, I kind of want that power.
It is a really good power.
I will let Mothman have a piece of me in order to like see the future.
Mothman can see the future?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they
right. He's
say
like a
Mothman.
harbinger.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that's rough.
It's there's so much.
Trying to think of like some really stupid, overpowered monster.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna leave it stupid, and I was gonna say Dragon Quest slime.
You should let the
Oh.
Loch Ness monster eat a piece of you so you can have a long neck.
So I could have 350. Understood.
You should have you should like feed a piece of yourself to Bigfoot so you can always be blurry.
That's really funny.
Imagine Bigfoot just walking through the forest one day and I just run up, jam my bloody hand in his mouth, like, give me your power! Oh. God, final answer.
Shit.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Oh, God is the greatest monster of all.
Right.
Nocturne November asks, what's the most clever insult you've ever heard in your life? Doesn't have to be really mean, just has to be enough to have made you laugh.
Oh no. Here come my memory issues. You know
That I
you
look
know
like
how,
Jesus if he ate all the bread and fish.
That's a really good one.
Yeah.
You know how like sometimes people are like, "Oh, hey, what's your favorite movie?" and you forget every movie you've ever seen.
Yep.
That's just me right now trying to think of jokes.
Food.
I don't know, I think my favorite is still when our dear friend Tales of Creed told me, I'm gonna write a book about you and then throw it away.
Holy shit, that's really good.
That classic.
Oh man.
Or just the one that I keep saying, which is just, I'm gonna fuck your mother and give her a child she'll love.
I've never heard you once say that.
I actually do remember this. I don't remember if you said it on the show or just while we were talking.
I have not
but...
said it on the
Definitely
show.
never on the show.
Okay. Oh my god.
Actually, not true. I talked about how I said that to a desk and one of my coworkers overheard me.
I don't.
I unfortunately think I'm blanking on this one. There is so much funny shit that gets thrown around on the daily, and I just lose track of everything.
Alright, I'm gonna take that in a different direction, because
Mhm.
same. You ever just, like, insult something so much that you run out of insult? And, like, you're sitting there like, you dick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Like, you get a real good string going and you just, like,
Peter out.
you don't peter out because you're still mad. It's just you ran out of words that aren't just, like, base, you know?
Yeah.
Like, where you're just left with the basic square words where you're like, square word.
No,
You're
you're
like,
right.
fuck
You're right.
you, fuck dick.
I remember
Oh.
doing that with
You know, square words like rhombus.
oh god,
Dude,
what's
yeah.
his what's his name? What's our friend's name? Phantom.
Oof.
Like every
Well,
like,
that shows
every-
how relevant he's been lately.
Well, I mean, look, every like other week he sends me some sort of fucking weed meme because he started smoking weed a couple of years ago, and it's like, all
We
right,
get it.
dude,
You
you
vape.
know I'm more than just weed, right? I have more of a personality than just weed. All right,
You do?
cool. Yeah, surprisingly,
Holy shit.
Oh, what is it?
it's not much to be honest.
Oh, right. I forgot. It's also fearing raccoon.
But yeah, like we would make fun of him constantly. Like his real name is Kyle Land, so we would call him Kyle Landmass.
Damn.
Can't believe you just doxing Phantom Savage. Right here.
He's a certified, quote unquote, certified voice actor.
Yeah,
He's a certified public accountant. That's
It is.
wild.
It is out there in the public now.
Oh well,
Damn.
yeah.
And,
I remember when he
Yes,
always told everyone his name was Landwalker, and we were like, "That's not fucking real."
yeah,
it
that's
sounds
not
like
fucking
it
true.
literally sounds like a made up name.
The voice of Man 3 from Mass Effect Andromeda multiplayer.
Oh shit. That was my
Remember when,
favorite. I didn't play that game.
When Casey said his stretch marks look like a treasure map.
Ooh.
Oh god,
Fellas, is it gay to stare at your homie's stretch marks until you see patterns?
Nah.
Okay, just double check.
Yeah, just full stop. Nah.
No, hold on. I'm sorry. I remember my favorite insult.
I'm ready.
Casey told me the story about when he was in school. He was getting bullied, and his name is Chavez. And the bully went, he called him, this bully called him Chives. And that he was going to put him in his baked potato. It's the most nonsensical fucking playground insult ever, but I remember it to this day, and it makes me howl whenever I think about it. And every couple of years, I bring it up to Casey, and he keeps telling me to just shut the fuck up. But it's so good. It's my favorite insult.
Put you in my baked potato.
I'm gonna just randomly scream out to Casey, I'm gonna put you in my baked potato.
oh god.
That really got me.
That's wild. Oh.
Scythe Sensei asks, you get $1 million American dollars, but only after you survive a year with animal luck 3 times worse than PMs. Would you
Ooh.
take the challenge?
Well, it says survive, right? Like it's implied survival.
Yes.
You would have to survive the year.
Oh,
So
we
it's
could
like
die.
the worst thing that's happened to me, which is me getting fucking pinned down and fucked by a raccoon, but 3 times worse than that, and then survive that for a year.
I'll swallow fucking a gallon of raccoon cum if I have to. It's $1 million.
Yeah, no, I'll take those
All right,
odds.
so here's the deal, right? It says that our animal luck would be 3 times worse than yours.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not that we would have to sit there and take it.
Yes,
True.
that is true.
Yeah, no, we would just have to deal with the incidents.
Yeah,
Like,
survive
The first
means
thing I would do
fighting
would
back.
be go buy a fucking what do you call them? Airsoft gun.
I thought you were just gonna say gun.
No, you only get the money after you survive the year.
yeah,
And
but this
they're
is
like $100.
yeah, this is an investment.
True.
This
Fair
is helping me survive the year. So that way, like, if I don't know, a raccoon riding a rabid coyote walks up to me and starts trying to sell me drugs, I can just pop the coyote in the eyes with my airsoft gun. Like,
I
You
think
walk
that's
down
just going to piss off the coyote
Yeah.
and
So
attack
if you
you.
Yeah, but
encounter
then
a
it'll eat the
wild
raccoon.
cougar, you could just start shooting at it. You go, oh shit, a cougar.
Oh shit, a cougar.
The fucking...
I love.
you know what
the
I mean?
cougar.
Like,
you could also just like go somewhere where there's no animals, maybe.
well, no,
They're
because
everywhere.
then animals would start appearing there.
Okay.
Also, where is that? Please tell me.
space.
I mean,
How are you gonna get there? Fuck
you,
that.
you that's what you think, Nick, until you look out the window and you see a fucking cougar airtight helmet on.
Once Benny said they would show up, I just imagined a like raccoon in a tiny space.
When the fucking chimpanzee they sent up with you fucking jumps out.
And it doesn't really matter where you go. Birds exist.
not in space.
Not in space. No space birds yet.
How are Nick? How are you getting to space?
No. Like you've presented the problem. I can't get to space, but you say there's birds everywhere, and I'm just saying, not in space.
Yes,
All right, but
you're
again, the animals would appear, so they'd be birds with little fishbowls on their heads.
but also in the current situation, you have to survive for a year to get the money. You don't have $1 million to get to space,
Yeah.
especially let alone to stay up there for a year,
Yeah.
which is currently impossible. So you're getting shit on. Literally, by
Yeah, I was
birds.
gonna say,
every
probably
single
literally.
day.
Gonna have to buy like a wide brim hat.
An umbrella.
Nah, I
No,
like my idea better.
No, because then a bigger bird will show up and just take your hat. It's happened to me. It's happened to me.
I mean, that's true.
It has, yeah, and then another bird will snatch your fur.
So true.
It's gonna be a tough year, guys.
Tanya asks, what's the biggest, stupidest internet fight you've gotten into? Hard mode can't involve cat.
Oh, that is kind of hard mode, isn't it?
Definitely for me.
Biggest and also stupidest.
Internet fight?
Yeah.
What constitute a fight?
I think it's just
It's
like
like
an
an argument.
argument. Yeah.
Just an argument? The worst argument I've ever been of? It's probably that cheerleading isn't a sport argument that I've talked about on the podcast before.
Yeah.
It's
that's
the only
fair.
one that comes to mind.
Okay. So
I'm ready.
I am not gonna name names, as this person is an active part of a certain channel that believes itself to be great.
Uh-oh.
You would say that they believe themselves to be what's the word? Starts with an anyway.
Channel anyway?
This fucking
Yeah.
idiot.
That still exists?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Oh, wow.
God, I don't even actually remember what started the argument. I just remember it was literally like 5 months of me and Drunken Dan dunking on Blockbuster Buster. I cannot fucking remember what actually started it.
Holy
I don't
shit.
care. It was like 5 months of just shitting on this man constantly, and him firing back every single time. I think because Dan had a bigger fan base than it. Oh,
God.
I don't even. Oh, sorry.
Carl, you go.
Just give Mitty a kiss.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank you.
I can't remember any of the worst ones I had, honestly.
The worst thing is, like, I feel in my heart, you know that thing where they're like, forgive and forget?
Mm-hmm.
I do not forgive, but I do forget.
Right?
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, I feel in my heart anger at some fights I've had, and I don't remember what they were or why they began.
I am 100% sure that, like, one day I'll meet someone in person at a con, and they'll be like, oh yeah, remember when we were both on that forum together, like, 12 years ago? And I'll be like, I fucking hate you forever.
Like,
I don't remember why, but I kill you.
The one fight that I can actually remember having is, I got into an argument with, like, an actual close friend, like, not, like, fighting to the point of we don't talk anymore, but just, like, fighting an actual-ass argument about games should probably have an easy mode, it's not that big a deal.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, no. And we went back and forth for several hours about this until I just dropped it, because I don't care anymore. You're just wrong.
That's what you gotta do with that person if it's who I'm thinking of.
Probably.
So
that's how you deal with them, yeah.
I do remember one on a old forum, not one that
Not the one
actually,
we're
I don't know if
thinking
you
of.
were on this one, Medi, but there's an old forum of a Let's Play group that used to exist, where one of their moderators closed a topic someone had made about them saying, like, hey, you know, do people still do screenshot Let's Plays? I think I might do one of them. Where everyone who was actually commenting on it was like, yeah, that'd be cool. You could put them up here. We would all love to see that. And this one moderator went, no, this is stupid and you're dumb. I'm closing this. And I, as another moderator, came back and went, hey, I'm opening this again because what's your fucking problem? Like, people are saying they like it. Like, let them fucking do it. Why are you stopping the discussion about this? And they came back and went,
this.
how dare you open this topic I closed? I'm the God King here. I, the moderator, not the admin.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
I remember this.
And then I hard blocked that fucking piece of shit. And then he showed up later in KZ's stream and went, hey guys, it's me, Nether Tribes. Do you remember me? It's so great to see you guys again.
Nether Tribes. Oh, God.
Yeah.
So
I
good to see you
remember
guys
it.
doing good. I'm like, fuck you. You're a piece of shit. You're a power hungry asshole. I was so fucking pissed off by that whole thing. I was like, how fucking... This isn't even your fucking community. You're a moderator. You're not supposed to be doing shit like this for someone. Like, what? Fuck yourself. Fuck you.
You can tell it was real because Carl got angry all over it again.
Yeah. Yeah, every once in a while,
And I have to talk about one with Kat because the fucking sex doll thing pissed me off.
The what?
oh, you don't know.
Okay, no, I don't know this either. So
Okay, okay.
please.
So first off, wait. First off, Nick, you're aware of Cat.
Like, the same way I'm aware of cryptids.
Yeah.
Like,
It's what
like
she
burns
is,
a grilled
honestly.
cheese by not knowing how to use a stove.
So she started tweeting one day. She posted a picture of a doll, a life-size doll of Aerith, and was like, I would love to have this in my house. I'd love to buy this. I might honestly. And I'm like, Kat, this is a sex doll. You know that, right?
Yeah, it was a real doll dressed up like
this.
Eric.
This is a sex doll, a real doll dressed as Aerith from Final Fantasy. And your parents that you used to live with probably would not be happy with you getting this. And she went, why wouldn't they? There's no problem with this. It's just a doll.
Oh no.
And I'm like, Kat, it has a fully structured vagina.
Yeah, but her parents
also,
don't
it's
need to
bigger
know
than
about that.
you.
Well, they don't need to know about that. They don't need to know. It's going to come in a big box that says sex doll all over it.
Is it though? No, if Tenga sends out their products in fucking like unlabeled packaging and shit, it's not gonna say toy that you stick your dick in.
Well,
It's not gonna say that all over the fucking package.
I mean, it might, but
Well, I mean, when she pulls out a life-size doll with that honestly might come naked without the clothes on. I don't know how they ship those.
Okay, yeah, that part might be true.
Then
not to mention, again, it's bigger than her.
It reminds me of a friend of mine who, for a while, had the nickname Trash Bag Dildo. It turns out that storage in a trash bag sometimes reveals the contents.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. I see.
It's a short and sweet story.
Would you guys like to hear a fact about boating and boats?
Actually, before we do the boat fact, I have a question for you guys, too.
Sure.
I need you to imagine for a second that you possess a talking sword.
Okay.
Now, do you actually possess a talking sword? Or have you found a kind of metal that can speak?
Depends.
Did the metal if the materials talked before they were formed into a sword, then yes.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's just a talking sword.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking about this today, and it really bothered me.
Okay.
All right,
Anyway,
so
boat
here's
fact.
the deal, right?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so, like, let's say you have your magic talking sword, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm assuming that you're, like, going to use it to like, fight dragons and shit or whatnot.
Sure.
Right?
Fight something.
Because, you know, it's a magic talking sword, and you're not just going to have it on your wall watching you masturbate for the rest of your life.
Just,
You're going to try
like,
to use it.
A day
Right.
at least, probably, but just to see.
So you're going to try to use your magic talking sword. So what happens if you come up with, like, a fucking swordman who's better than you, or the dragon, like, is like, I'm immune to swords, or something, and then the sword breaks, right?
Sure.
Aside from it probably screaming bloody murder when it breaks, if it can still talk when it's broken, then yes, it's speaking metal.
Okay.
But if it just, like, dies, then that was the sword, bro.
Would it come from, like, would the voice at that point come from the shard you still hold in your hand, or all the bits on the ground at once?
I always assumed when swords talk, it comes from the hilt.
That's what I've assumed, too, which is a weird assumption now that I think about it.
Here's the deal. Here's how this would work.
Uh-huh.
Because it was one piece of metal and now is multiple pieces
one piece?
of metal.
It's real.
Can we get much higher?
It's real. Everyone get your dick out real quick.
Hang on.
Because it was one big piece of metal and now is multiple pieces of metal that can all talk,
Hmm.
they're all gonna talk.
The One Piece?
At the same time. Probably about one piece.
Yeah, I would talk about One Piece if I was a magic sword.
So anyway, boat fact.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Let's go.
Y'all want to hear about a man named Hugh Williams?
I do,
Oh.
actually. That actually sounds like a human man.
So in
Yes, you, man.
So in 1664, a ship sank in the Menai Strait off the coast of Wales. 81 passengers. Hold on. One of the 81 passengers survived. Only one. And that was this man, Hugh Williams.
Okay.
I have a question.
100 years later, in 1785, another ship sank in the exact same place. And from the 60 passengers aboard, only one survived. Hugh Williams.
This man was old enough to get on a boat?
No, I think it's two different people.
Okay.
It's his son.
To
Maybe.
add
He
more
sank the boat at
mystery,
the same spot. It's a copycat killer.
to add more mystery to the tale, the year 1820 marked the third instance of sinking in that exact strait, with the only survivor being Hugh Williams.
God. All right, this is a life lesson actually. If you're anywhere near Wales, and you
Check
intend...
the manifesto.
Yeah.
Make
I
sure
have a
fucking
question.
Hugh Williams isn't on your boat.
I have a question. Why did not the people on the sinking boat just ride the whales back to shore?
I think
Because
I
I
need to leave.
I believe Scottish whales are like lions,
What?
so I think they would sink. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a lion on the fucking Walian flag,
Oh.
so they would sink.
Oh.
They would probably drown.
Lions can
before they
swim.
made it ashore. Yeah, but it's a long distance.
Why
They
would
probably...
lions be in fucking England?
It's on the flag.
But
Bro,
it's 'cause
why are there dragons on flags? Who cares? Just pick a cool thing and stick
Did
it
you
on your
just call
flag.
them flags?
No.
Flags.
It's a
Did
flag.
I? Sorry,
It's a
I
flag.
just channeled blue there for a second. I'm
Oh.
sorry.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's the end of the podcast, everyone.
Now I'm sad.
If you know a
Thank
Hugh
you all
Williams...
Thank you all for listening to this episode, and we hope that you enjoyed it. If you would like to support us directly, you can do so by going to patreon.com/dipshipspod. And if you cannot afford to give even $1 a month for any sort of benefits that you will get, then remember, podcasts sink or swim based on word of mouth. So spread the podcast around with anyone you think would like it.
Yeah, if you know any Hugh Laurie's, what's his name?
Any Hugh Laurie's?
Yeah,
Hugh
Any
Williams.
Hugh Williams?
Hugh Williams. If you know any Hugh Williams, share this podcast with them and tell them not to go on any boats.
If you know Hugh Laurie, aka Dr. House, please tell him to listen to this podcast.
That's where I
Please
got that
have him
name
come
from.
on this podcast.
I fucking love House. I
If you
fucking love that
somehow
show.
have a contact with Gamer Sups or G Fuel or AG1 Athletic Greens or
That one can't be real.
Dollar
Casey found
Shave
another
Club.
fucking shiny. I'm gonna piss myself. I'm so mad.
you could just pay Twitchy to get you shiny.
It's not the same as finding a fucking shiny in the wild on your own.
I literally never have.
Anyway, don't forget about our merch.
I'm on the merch.
Streamlabs.com.
Get the bucket. Buy the bucket.
Buy the bucket hat.
No, not hat.
Like an actual
Buy the
bucket.
bucket.
We have a
An
branded
actual bucket with the DipShips logo on it.
Can we do that?
I refuse to call it anything else but bucket. Buy the
Oh.
bucket.
I mean,
Okay. All right.
we should do that.
Can we do that?
Man,
We'll have it be a
let
limited run, like the Switch
let
one.
me tell you, if Streamlabs would let me make a bucket, I would put a bucket on there, but that's not a thing that they will let me do.
When we eventually can host our own website and buy and purchase and make our own merch,
It's
we
gonna
will.
be a Patreon tier.
I will sell a bucket.
Okay.
new Patreon tier. We start selling buckets.
So you can shit in it.
No, it's got to be piss. You got to piss in the piss bucket.
Yeah, it's the dip bucket.
Why is that bit still going? Why is he still here? He hasn't talked in his own piss bucket in fucking months.
He's not in the server. He hasn't been in the server in a while because he got hacked.
Oh,
Delete the piss bucket.
What?
Delete it.
salute
delete
to
the
a
piss
fallen
bucket.
soldier.
Why?
Delete the piss bucket.
What do you want to delete
It
it?
bothers me.
Why?
Delete it. I hate the piss bucket. Delete it.
The history here.
His history. Nothing ever happened in that piss bucket. Remove it.
Okay. All right.
I'm pretty sure
I
piss
want it
happened
gone.
in it.
All right.
Delete the piss bucket.
Okay. I'll see you guys on the nautical mile.
Toodles.
Goodbye, guys.
Rest in peace. Rest in piss. Oh, what a good episode.
Oh fuck.